Right, been a fucking while.
Right. So yeah, it's been a while. So today, what are we on about? Niches?
Niches.
Starting off with niches. What is the whole point of a niche?
The whole point of a niche is to sort of differentiate yourself from other creators. So obviously people are fucking weird, have different sexual preferences. So one bloke might be into fucking Latina girls, other bloke might be into blonde chicks, one might be into fucking MILFs and disabled midgets. Like,
You never know. There's some fucking weirdos out there, and a lot of them, if they see the label on the person, they instantly go to it, and it just attracts them so much more.
Yeah.
So if you find a niche which is very big, and a lot of people tend to like it, put that on your image, or even if you select a model due to that niche, and then you're more likely to get more views.
exactly.
Yeah, I agree. When it comes to selecting a model, though, you want to have a preference. So if you know that there's a large audience in the USA strictly based towards Latinos, then getting a Latino model might be a better bet than getting maybe an Asian model, for example. It might be a bit better bet to try target a specific customer with a specific niche by finding a specific model. That makes sense.
Yeah, because that only raises the chance of people spending more money. Because yeah, you could argue that finding a niche sort of caps out your earnings. Like if you're a MILF and someone doesn't like MILFs, then they're not going to come to you. And it's easy to just say, oh, you know, I just want to be one of them all-round models. I'm going to earn fucking millions. But to even get to that stage, you got to think, okay, I need to get some people interested. What's an easy way of getting people interested? Conform to their fucking interests.
And like Carl was saying, once you've got an audience, then you can easily progress to other fields. So you can start off going one niche, but there might be like a brunette or something that might come under a niche or something along them lines. So if you've got 2 or 3 characteristics, go towards one niche, go towards that, and then spread out across the other niches later on in the stage. But whilst you're starting, it's like a personal brand on the business, personal brand kind of thing. You want to push that one line before you start branching off.
And think about not only the way you look, but maybe you have an interest, maybe you like golf, maybe you like football. Pursue that as a hobby, but record yourself doing it. Blokes who like football or golf or whatever will look at you and be like, oh, you know, chick is into the same stuff as I am. They want to go chat to her. Come to OnlyFans, chat to you, whatever.
Exactly. And say if there was football highlights on, for example, you could easily have a reacting to videos. So it's very easy just to put a reaction video. And then that could potentially be YouTube content, which can then obviously have a compounding effect and last a lot longer than something, let's say, just on TikTok. If you did do a reacting to, I don't know, the games on Saturday or something, let's say she lives in a major city in the UK, so Manchester, Liverpool, something like that, and they support a football team. Maybe you can get them in the football kit or supporting that team, and then be able to talk about that game and take advantage of any of the fans that are interested in it and looking it up that weekend, and then they'll be able to search for the game. You might pop up, or your model might pop up. Then you'll just be able to get instant customers that way, rather than someone typing in OnlyFans. They're typing in the football, getting you as a result.
Exactly.
When you are doing a niche though, you need to make sure that you are slightly informed on the information. So if you are talking about football, make sure you know what the results are for the football game that you're talking about. So say, for example, your model is talking about the football on a Saturday, and then someone messaged her on OnlyFans saying, oh yeah, I like the game as well. What was your best player, best moment, and so on. And you start saying, I don't know, some bloke that retired 20 years ago, then you're going to be in fucking shit state. So make sure they don't catch you out, is what I'm saying.
Agreed.
Educate yourself before starting to push down a process or start a niche that you don't have a clue about.
Yeah, agreed. And not only is it good for discoverability in terms of people like discovering you, you can also discover, say, the football again, for an example. You're a Man City fan as a model. You can look for specific Man City sort of Twitter spaces, or fucking you can hashtag Man City. There's infinite sort of possibilities that come with a niche that you can just target people so much easier than just hashtag OnlyFans girl or trying to just post on a random Reddit space. So many more specifications you can go through to enhance the chances of people discovering your model.
And like you said on Reddit, some of the Reddit chats, they don't allow nudity or anything.
Yep.
So if you can find an alternative, let's say like with the football as well, alternative to wearing a football kit rather than being completely nude, and that's going to be allowed on that subreddit or something, for example.
Yeah.
And then you're going to be able to get more views. Whereas if you're purely, your niche is just getting your ass out or something, then you might limit yourself a bit more. So make sure you do a bit of research before you just start jumping in.
Yeah, as well with like standard models, you're sort of limited to the standard platforms like Instagram, Reddit, all those. But with say you're a gamer girl, you can then start like gaming on Twitch and fucking streaming all your gaming and shit like that. Or you can stream yourself watching the football on other platforms as well. So you're limiting yourself by not niching down, if anything.